61-yard touchdown run, which made that final 30 because it was 24-16 when that happened, I believe, or 22-16. I can't remember. But anyway, they scored late, and that was pretty much all she wrote. But from what I saw on the articles, is they too many mental mistakes, especially the Portsmouth game. They said they were too many penalties and too many mental mistakes. And let's see, I got a little note from Cheryl. Okay, we'll send it back here shortly, Cheryl. As soon as I think she can hear me back at the station. But anyway, with that being said, T Dog, your thoughts on high school football in general? I mean, when's the last time you saw a high school football game?
Well, the last time was when I went to Wilmington. We went and watched one of my buddies, and he was assistant coach at Blanchester. So that's been back '05 probably, '06. And during that game, they ran the ball a lot. They never threw the ball hardly at all. I don't know. I assume that the quarterback wasn't good enough to throw the ball. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's a great game to broadcast high school sports in any phase. Well, all the sports and total media trying to do even better and better and more work as we talk about it. And before you know it, big dog, the hoop season will be pounding the hardwood.
I'm pretty anxious.
And I don't want to rush anybody but this is week 3 already. I mean, next week's 4, and I believe homecoming next week against Huntington, if I remember right. I'll have to check my schedule, but again, I'm going to read these fine sponsors, and then we're going to send it back for some music after I read these sponsors. But we are in a weather delay, at least a half an hour from now. I'm looking at 7:35, maybe a start, 7:45, right in there somewhere. We'll see. I don't know how long they'll delay it. Now the good news is it's sprinkled a little bit, but it hasn't rained yet.
I noticed that.
But it is thundering and lightning, so you cannot play that game. With that being said, let me go over these fine sponsors, and then we'll send it back to Cheryl for about a 15-minute recess break on the game. And just listen to some music, and we'll be back on in 15. But anyway, Floor, BWXT, Portsmouth, Kirchhoff Automotive, Cole's Furniture Store, Clinkers Lumber and Hardware, Valley View Health Centers, Beaver Creek Steel Roofing, Todd Harris Realty, Brewster's Real Estate and Auctions, Duds and Suds Laundromat, Chillicothe Truck, Hometown Chevrolet, they will sponsor the halftime show, Ohio Valley Bank, Papa John's Pizza of Waverly, Austin Heating and Cooling LLC, and Jackson County Health Department, their search program. And with that being said, we're going to send it back to Cheryl to the station. We'll be back in 15 minutes to check base. 15 or 20 minutes, we'll check base, and we saw more lightning, so that's not good. But anyway, we'll send it back, and we'll be back in a few minutes. So stay tuned in and check periodically on your radio or whatever, and we'll let you know. All right, you're listening to Piketon Football on the Z, 100.1 FM. Back in a few minutes. We're the only action in Pike County. I haven't heard back from Mike Davis, but Waverly is canceled, and I know it was bad at Eastern,
Yeah.
so we shall see. But T run down them that schedule again tonight, and then some of these games have been moved to tomorrow, but we don't have them all yet on our slate, so bear with us.
Now Northwest and Huntington, they play tomorrow at 7. Didn't we get word on that?
That's Waverly. Waverly Union at 7.
Uh, okay.
Yeah, then we don't have time for Northwest Huntington. I don't know if
Okay.
it's in the
Okay.
afternoon
But it
or
did
what.
get canceled though.
Yeah.
And then you got Dina at Amanda Clear Creek, 7 start. Paint Valley at McLean. Valley at Piketon. Southeastern at Eastern. Union Odo at Waverly's moved till tomorrow, right?
Yep.
At 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then West Fault, Circleville, Miami Trace at Logan Elm, Chillicothe at Western Brown, Jackson at Wheelersburg, Portsmouth West at Hillsboro, Memphis at Wellston, Oak Hill at Rock Hill, Fisher Catholic at Notre Dame, South Gallia at Reedsville Eastern, Fairland at Fairfield Union, Trimble at Vinton County, Portsmouth at Greenup County, Kentucky, Meigs at Cold Grove, Southern at Chesapeake, Marietta at Athens, and that rounds out the games for tonight, folks.
Eastern canceled.
Eastern Pike's canceled.
Eastern canceled. Did not. Yeah, they're playing at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
So I got that from Mike Davis. So we'll make a note of that. Write that down, T. That's the way I got it. Here, I'll just put it here. Yep, we're done for the day, as Mike texted me just now. So tomorrow is Huntington. Waverly is also tomorrow, and Eastern. I'm looking for it. Well, I don't even have it on here.
It's on there.
It should be. There it is. Southeastern at Eastern, Saturday. All righty. Well, with that being said,
Well, it looks like our crowd's got the umbrellas and starting
yeah,
to come back.
some of the
coming
Pike.
back.
Yep, some of the Pike and people coming down in front of us. It's just barely raining right now, and I got the window half open now. Just as I say that,
It looks like, I was just
it
getting ready to say,
came
it looks
down.
like it's peppering it
It's
down now.
peppering now. So, but they'll play in that. If there's no
Well,
lightning.
Yeah, you said they'd play unless they seen some lightning.
Yep. Well, we shall see. But so far, nobody has come out to warm up. Again, we want to thank these fine sponsors, and the way the people are acting, it looks like we're going to play some football tonight. It's just going to be a late night in the village of Piketon. Hopefully, a victorious late night. There's nothing worse than staying extra until 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then
Hopefully
not
it's a
getting a
good-
W.
Hopefully it's a good game.
Yep. So, nope. Well, let's see. Eastern postponed till tomorrow at 7. Yep, got it. So we're getting all kinds of messages, so you have to bear with us. We're trying to get that situated and get us situated. Let me get my clipboard there, big dog. But again, they honored the 1964 team tonight.
You had good stuff there.
Well, that's thanks to Jim Nelson.
That's impressive.
Yeah, thanks to Jim Nelson. Again, they went 9-0. Undefeated streaks is what I call them. And the truly, as Jim Nelson would say, the truly undefeated team, because they didn't have playoffs then. So they finished the season undefeated. Now, Luke and those guys, a couple years ago, they went undefeated, but they lost in the playoffs. So that was their only loss. But again, they beat Fenwick, they beat Frankfort, Uniota, Paint Valley, Westfall. Uniota again, I got to ask about that because I got this stuff from Mike Davis, who got it from one of the players, Jim Nelson, Northwest and Logan Elm, and Portsmouth East. And then Lorville was a forfeit, which that's a strange, they must not want to take care. I mean, if they played at the end of the year, I can see why, because Piketon killed everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, they outscored everybody, 354 to 84. averaging almost 40 points a game, 39.3, and they only give up 9.3. So they were tough. Ron Jones was the coach of the year. Earl Wilson was the back of the year. And boy, did they rush the football. 3,192 yards rushing on the year. That is a lot of
That's
ground to
that's
cover.
impressive for only 10 games. Well, really
Yeah,
nine.
yeah. That's real
That's
impressive. I mean, you divide
that's
that
getting
up.
after. That's flat
That's
getting
what,
after.
over 300 yards every game rushing,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
about. So kudos to the guys, and I don't know if we got a picture of them or not because it was storming, and I think we had the camera shot on them, but I don't know if we got anything or not. So we apologize if that happened. But it looks like, even though it's raining, it looks like we're playing some football, and you can watch it and listen to it on the queue. Go to Total Media Sports on YouTube and find the game, Valley Piketon. Click on it, and you'll be watching it, and we'll be broadcasting it. So, with that being said, the Streaks are bringing the equipment back out onto the field, and a lot of people got umbrellas. And I jinxed them with the rain, I think, because it was not raining hardly at all, and now it's pouring again.
Yeah.
Here come the Valley Indians. They're on the field, so we're going to play some football at least for a little while, or try to, hey, boss. And with that being said, we're going to send it back to Cheryl to patronize these 15 sponsors. I'm going to read through them, and then we'll get back in a few minutes because it'll take them a few minutes to warm up. Floor, BWXT, Portsmouth, Kirchhoff Automotive, Cole's Furniture Store, Clinkers Lumber and Hardware, Valley View Health Centers, Beaver Creek Steel Roofing, Todd Harris Realty, Brewster's Real Estate and Auctions, Duds and Suds Laundromat, Tulloch Alley Truck, Hometown Chevrolet. They sponsor the halftime show. Ohio Valley Bank, Papa John's Pizza of Waverly, Austin Heating and Cooling LLC, Jackson County Health Department, Search Program, and don't forget, folks, come up to the Valerie Ford showroom. We're giving away $50 gas cards. You got to come in and register. Chris Hill won last week. But come in and register. All kinds of giveaways up there for the Pike County X's and O's Coaches Show every Thursday night for the Valley Ford showroom from 6 o'clock to 7. Maybe sometimes we run a little bit over. But come and join us. And again, it's on Total Media Sports. And just find the show and click on it. Well, that being said, we're going to take a few-minute break here. Listen to Red Streak Football on the Q, 100.1 FM, back in a few minutes. Ticking, and the teams are warming up. It's raining, but that's all it's doing. And like I was telling T-Dog, it'll be a little bit slick out there, but the turf does a great job. It drains really well, so the ball will be slick, obviously, and players, trying to tackle somebody, get a little bit slick, T-Dog. But other than that, we're going to rock and roll some football in 13 minutes. The clock's running, and we will be starting. But with that being said, looking at the Valley lineup, they got a good receiving core in Conaway. They got a great kicker, Bender. He's kicked a 43-yarder.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I watched him
that
in
is
warm-ups.
impressive.
He can bomb it. Witt is a good running back. Wattell is the quarterback, and he can run. He ran well last week against, trying to think, Colgrove. Queen is a receiver. Lundy's a receiver. And Conway, I already mentioned, is a receiver. And, and Gabe McNeil is the other running back. we played these guys last year, T, and you wasn't there, but we had a rough first half. It was we might have been behind in the first half. I can't remember, but we did not play very well in the first half. And in the second half, we turned it on, and I meant to look that score up, and I had it, but I have no clue where it is right now.
So that Piketon was able to come back and win.
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They won. I think Piketon's won the last 3 games with them.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Um, with all that's went on tonight, I've lost that in the shuffle for whatever reason. I hear somebody yelling and screaming,
There's the cowbells.
but there are some excited fans, and other than being wet, we're going to rock and roll with some football in 12 minutes. As Corbin's going to probably head up top of the camera. I just told him to scoot back a little bit. He should be all right underneath that
He should
cover.
be. I mean, it looks like it's just coming straight down now.
Yeah, sure does.
It should be
Sure
okay.
does. Slide that window open a little more there, big dog.
All right.
Can you get it?
Yeah, I got
There
it.
you go. Whoa, whoa.
Too far, wasn't it?
That's all right.
It does
As long
feel
as-
good.
Yeah, well, we got to get some air in here.
I know it.
And if it starts raining in, we'll figure it out. But with that being said, the streaks, we'll go with offensive unit will be Gullion, Wilson, Chase Johnson receiver, Mason Thacker receiver, Andrew Leith will be the kicker, of course, Gavin Blanton receiver. I'm going down through the list here. And Zach Hanna, a receiver. Bo Henry on the line, Blake Sarton, Malachi Lamerson, Braden Scott or Dylan Eads, and along with Harris Alexander and Evan Shoemaker. And maybe Jacob Brown will see some action on the line up front offensively and defensively for the Red Streaks. But, boy, Valley in their white with purple helmets and purple numerals. The only thing bad about playing on turf, T, is you're not going to get muddy.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I was wondering, but you said the field drains pretty well.
Yes, it does. Drains well. You try to fix that mic a little bit there, big boy. Might have to tighten it up after you bend it, so once you get where you want. But we want everybody to hear you out there. And the T-Dog, of course, you heard him on the Tiger broadcast in basketball. And he'll be back for his second year. But he's a rookie tonight, again, football-wise. So,
Yep, this is my first ever football game. We have football, but
it's club football, right?
Yeah, it's recreational. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least they're playing a little bit because
Yeah,
they didn't
they
have it
are.
back in the day.
Well, we went undefeated last year. I don't know how good we are this year. I think we won the first game. I'm not for sure.
Well, I'm trying to make a basket from far away and it didn't happen. But, no, that being said, I didn't see who won the toss, so I don't know who's receiving the ball first. But it's a steady rain, but it's not a miserable rain. And I believe the Lightning has passed us, and we're the only team in the county playing. Again, Eastern tomorrow at 7. And they'll play Southeastern and Waverly at 7. They will play Uniota. Both games will be home games, and you can watch them on the live stream. Go to Total Media Sports.
That'd give you a good break from the Buckeye game.
And, yeah, that'll probably be a blowout anyway.
I know.
Total Media Sports. And it's on YouTube. Okay. I'm just making some notes here. WXZQ and 100.1 Total Media Sports, 100.1 WXZQ. And just click on the game, and you'll be ready to rock and roll. But we had a serious delay in the action. It was supposed to start at 7, and my clock says 8:47, so every bit of almost 2.5 hours on the delay. Got 8 minutes to go. We're going to send it back to Cheryl to patronize some of those fine sponsors. We'll be back in a few minutes. You're listening to Red Streak Football on the Q, 100.1 FM. Back in a few.
expert medical care, dental.
Piketon High School, a little extra commercial time, nothing wrong with that. Well, that being said, 4 minutes to go before we have the opening kickoff, and I still haven't seen the coin toss. Maybe they did it earlier, but with all
I was getting ready to say I didn't know if I'd have to do it again or.
no. Once they've done it, if they've done it, it's already in stone. Excuse me, in stone. But Coach Nolan Crabtree and his Valley Indians with 2 tough losses to start the year. Coach Goings' Red Streaks probably should be 2-0. Now, tip your hat to the Wellston Golden Rockets because they played a good football game last week and beat us 34-27. But by all means, I believe the Streaks thought they were going to have that game and take care of business, and it did not happen. Too many turnovers, got in the hole, and then they gave up a couple big touchdown scores that really hurt, especially the last one. But with that being said, we'll try to do the best we can. We've got the window half open, but there's raindrops all over the window, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on. But we will do the best we can as the Stripes are meeting at center field. Well, midfield. I don't know why it is center field. It is the center of the field.
I don't think they've done the coin toss yet.
Maybe not.
I don't
Maybe
think
not.
so.
But we shall see. I had some cue cards here. There they are. Oh boy, I got them now. I was looking for these bad boys as I try to get their main offensive guys. Wattell will be, I think that's how you say it. It's either Waddle or Wattell. I think it's Wattell. And I apologize for the Valley Indian fans if I'm saying it wrong, but I didn't get a chance to check in with anybody. Bender, of course, is the kicker. I'm trying to write some of this down. And the punter is right out. He's number 5. Quarter, and then the third quarter, first 3 or 4 minutes or first possession, I should say. Either way, whether you're playing defense or offense, but you got to make some noise early and then go from there, set the tone.
Yeah, you're right. Well, about every minute in a football game is pretty crucial, I think.
Yep, sure is. McNeil, Carver, and Aaron.
Did I just see lightning again, Fred?
Yes, I thought I saw that. Yep, I just spelled his name wrong. All righty. Let's see here. The receiving core is Conaway 1. And then Witt is 8. This is the Valley, guys, I'm looking at here. Queen is 10. And Lundy is 11. So the Piketon band coming on for, I guess they're going to do the national anthem, but the teams are on the field, so we shall see. And maybe that's what they're going to do, maybe not. Yes, I believe they are going to try to do the anthem the way they're lined up. So they will play the anthem, and we will rise and try to get a gauge on it. Uh, Let me turn us down. The anthem is played. Corbin, you need to have our guy wipe his camera off. You can't. You got a towel or anything? I got a towel in my bag if he needs it. It's the what? You're just using that camera? What about the other one? Because I got people saying it's real fuzzy on the picture because they can't see it. So anyway, we'll fix it. We'll try. That doesn't open on that side. You have to use the big camera. You guys probably got it hooked up. Well, that being said, the Streaks are going to kick off, and it will go to the Indians. They'll go right to left on their radio dial if you're listening on the radio. As Andrew Leith, number 13, will kick off. And back deep is Witt.
Looks like
You can tell me the numbers if you see them, and that is
like
out of bounds.
33 and
That's McNeil. Kick goes out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty right out of the gate.
number 9.
Slide that window over just a hair, big boy. This way. This way. There you go. Some wind's shifting a little bit of rain popping in. Don't want to get our equipment wet. So, penalty number 1, start at the 35-yard line.
So what's the new rules this year? Are they still
Same.
touchbacks, the
Yep, same as
20-yard
always.
line and all that?
Well, it's actually 35.
Okay.
Well, it's 20. I think it's 20 on touch. We hardly ever get any touchbacks to you. It don't happen.
Oh, okay.
Does not happen. Well, anyway, serious huddle there, and the ref's talking to him. And we'll go from there. So that being said, we'll see what happens. They're going for the I formation. McNeil in the backfield, twins to the top. And Waddell kicks it to McNeil. He lost it, and Strakes got him in the backfield, and he lost about 6. So,
well, that was a good first possession for us.
If you can, T-Dog, try to find the numbers. Don't worry. If they don't pass, that's the only time you got to.
Oh, okay, okay.
I got the rushing.
All right.
You may have an easy night tonight.
Well, I kind of like this. I hope so, but I didn't want it to rain.
That's true. All that being said, here we go. there's McNeil into the middle, and he's got a big hole. Nice run. Look out, and he's got plenty of yardage.
Got first down.
He got a first down, and he's out to the 47, a 17-yard gain. So after losing 5, he got 17. And I don't know what's wrong with my headset. I can't hardly hear me at all. So hope you let me know if you guys are hearing me okay at home. But I can see where my volume is down for some reason. And I don't know. Here we go. Got a little bit better there.
That's McNeil again, wasn't it?
McNeil, 33, yes. And he got a couple yards out to the 49. We'll do the best we can. And try not to get too loud here. That sounds pretty good. With that being said, they're setting at their own 49. It'll be 2nd and 12 and an official's timeout. And they're ready to go. In the backfield is 21, I believe. That's Carver. I think that's 21. No, it's 22. To the pitch, to the outside he goes, and he's tackled, and he gets about 4 or 5. And that's Aaron on the carry. Braden Scott and company on the stop. And with that being said, it's 3rd and about 4. 9:50 and counting here in this rainy first half. It looks like the rain slacked off quite a bit. We'll slide this open a little more. There we go. Got a little bit of a blitz coming, and they got him in the backfield, and he falls forward. And that's Aaron.
Now, does these teams normally go for it?
It depends.
Depends.
He got 2, looks like. He's down to the Piketon 47. And right now, run. And I'm not sure, what's wrong with my headset, but it's acting up again, and I don't know why. So I might have to get it checked out. Anyway, with that being said, it is 4th and 3. And we'll see what happens. Oh, movement. And that's what hurt him the last time.
Was that on us or was that on
them?
Okay.
They'll say, just listen to what he says.
Right.
False start offense. So I'm trying to keep track of that. So now they're going to punt. And back deep, the punt is right out. I think that's number 5. And back deep for the Streaks. He bobbles the snap. He picks it up, lets her fly. And boy, he hammered it. And it's going to bounce way down to about the 11.
I think it's 11 or 12.
11 or 12
right
down there. And a nice punt there by Rideout as the Streaks take over on their own 11, looks like. And it is hard to see, I will say that. So let's see who's in the backfield tonight. I see Luke. It looks like Wyatt Savage starting in the backfield tonight. Piketon on their own 11. And Savage looks like he's in the backfield. I don't see Buddy Wilson. And it stinks because you can't hardly see nothing. The windows, we got some paper towels, I think, but I don't know how good that'll do. We'll see if we get a chance. We'll try to wipe the windows off. With that being said, going to fire. He's going over the middle and incomplete. Just put a slash. He tried for number 12, looks like. That's 12.
Put a slash to it.
Just put a slash on number 1 because that was incomplete. So he tried to throw on number 12. Right here.
Oh,
slash.
Okay.
I know you're a rookie.
I'm learning.
Well, you better learn quick, buddy, in this business. It'll be 2nd down, 8:41 here in the first quarter, no score. The rain is just about stopped. I mean, it's barely raining now. If we get a chance, we'll try to wipe these windows off. Theirs looks like a reverse, fake reverse, and Gaulian still got it, I think. Yep, McGowan kept it. And he got about 7 out to the 18. So, Buddy Wilson, I do not see. But I'm not seeing very good with the windows the way they are. I'm leaning over here on the cracked window, try to look out it. Scullion barks out the signal. We got trips to the bottom, single to the top on the formation receivers. And Savage switches to the left. And Gullion pitches. And Savage gets the first down. He's still going. I thought he got tackled, but he went farther than I thought. That's a first down.
I did too. He kept him legs churned, didn't he?
And he got it out to the 32-yard line. About a 14-yard gain. And a first down. Well, there we go. Trips to the bottom. Single to the top. Same formation. Savage keeps. Into the middle he goes. He might have got 2, maybe 3. Short gain. He got 2. He's out to the 35. 34. 2 yards on the carry by Savage. Well, with that being said, single to the bottom and trips to the top, looks like. Nope, single to the top, double tight. Savage into the middle, plows his way to about the 40, maybe 39. Pick up about 4. Gonna be 3rd and a long 2. All setting at the 39-yard line of Piketon, 6:50 and counting here in first quarter play.
I kind of figured there'd be a lot of running tonight.
So far, you figured right, sir. Thacker to the bottom, looks like Foudy to the top, tight ends, double. Shotgun right is the formation. It looks like Savage still in the backfield. And he's going to roll out, throw the right. He's trying to go deep. He's got Thacker out there, and it's incomplete. A little bit of a dog fight, but no flag. It's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 2. Didn't quite get it out far enough, T.
No, it was a well-designed play, though.
And the punt team comes on. Now, Buddy Wilson usually punts. And 6:25 to go. They're going to punt it away. Well, let's see who's going to be doing the punting tonight. And we're not sure what's up with Buddy. That's third. Roberts, 32. That's who it looks like. I don't know for sure. Let's see. I didn't get a real good leg into it. It's Connor Daniels. Or is that 36? It's either 30 or 36. Turn around, boss.
30s.
That's 30. Thank you. Connor Daniels doing the punting. And a good field position for the Valley Indians as they'll take over on their 46-yard line, their own. 46. And it'll be Valley football. Wattell, quarterback I formation. Can't see who the fullback is, but it's McNeil as the tailback. Quick pitch, there he goes. Witt is the fullback. There goes McNeil, right side, tripped up out there by, I think it was 15, Bodie Armstrong. And Ross also. A gain of 1. Out to the 47. 1 for McNeil. And Valley, they've thrown 1 pass, haven't they, T? Yeah. Or have they?
Oh, well, Valley hasn't threw yet.
Well, be a little on the lookout. Single to the top, single to the bottom on the receiving core I formation, Wattell. And if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. There's McNeil to the outside again. It's just student body right. Truman Company on hand on a stop, gets it out to the or down to the 46. 7 yards on the play. Third and a long 2. I'm sure it's 2-down territory. We're approaching the 5-minute mark. No score. Second possession for the Valley Indians in this rainy, stormy night. And there goes McNeil into the line, and he's pushing and piled up, and I think he's short. What do you think, big dog?
I think he got it. I don't know, though.
Well, we'll see in a minute. That was Aaron on the carry, it looks like, because I don't see McNeil. And it is a first down. Yes, they called it a first down. So, another first down for the Valley Indians. Unofficially their third. And their ball sets at the 44. There goes Wattell. Wattell to the outside. Down the sideline he goes. Gets bumped out of bounds by Trevon Shanks. And he's all the way down to the 25. So, 18 yards on the pickup. And he can run. He's a run quarterback. Another first down for the Valley Indians. And I wish I could see better. The rain picking up a little bit, but coming straight down. Wattell and Aaron in the backfield. Single to the bottom on the receiving core. Quick pitch. Aaron to the outside. He's trying to cut back. He does. And he gets swung around and tackled. Yeah, that's good. And he got to the 19, looks like. 6 on the play. Oh, it does not count. 10-yard spot. 10-yard penalty. Holding. Of course, you can just about call that on every play.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, well, that being said, they've pushed it back to the, looks like the 35. And it's like 1st and 20. And I mean, these windows are,
I can't.
I don't know what's on them, but they are just smeared. So I don't know what they got put on these windows or what.
I think they fumbled there.
Well, they did. Thank you, Trey. And I couldn't see it. I mean, I can't see nothing.
I couldn't either.
Well, that's a fumble. I think the other guys are having the same trouble we are, and so they can't see anything either. I don't know who recovered the fumble. I know Piketon did, and it's on the Piketon 37. PHS on their own 35. And we'll see what the quick holdup is. I got a towel that we may try to wipe these windows off with, but they're just smeared. It's like the water's still on them. Instead of hitting and sliding off, it's
I know. I don't know if even using a towel would help because they're just going to keep getting wet.
Probably smear it, won't it? Push a little bit. Oh, that's good. Yep, got ink on my pants there. That's nice. All righty, Gullion in the backfield, and we're having trouble seeing. Doing the best in motion. Gullion keeps. Up the middle he goes. Got a good run. Kicks to the outside.
That's a good run.
45,
Go.
40, 35,
Go.
30, 20. And he's going to the house.
He's in the house. There we go.
Down Red Streaks.
Yes, sir.
65-yard TD run to the house. And that was right up the gut, folks. 65-yard TD run.
Great run.
By Gullion. 65.
Yeah.
So, that being said, extra point by Leith. See, you might have to tell me if it's good or not. I can see a little bit, I think. So that being said, we'll see what happens. There's the place, the boot, and it's good.
Right through the uprights.
No, no
It
good.
wasn't
To
good.
the left.
Well,
No
shoot.
good. 6-0 with 3:45 on the clock. First quarter. Streaks up. You're listening to Streak Football on the Q. Back in 60 seconds. Well, I guess we're still here. So I'm going to check something while we're thinking about it here. Yep, we're good.
Kind of looked like that was good, Fred. I couldn't really tell.
Clickers, lumber, and
All righty. We'll just keep it for right now. Slide that window back a little bit. That's good. But with that being said, trying to turn us up a little bit. I don't know why the volume is so low tonight. It's low on mine. I don't know why it is either. No, every once in a while it pops up there. I'm going to check my volume here in a second, I guess. I don't know if somebody's turned me down or trying to turn me off. But a 65-yard score there, Scamper, in the first quarter at 3:45. And a 65-yard TD run number 1. 0-6-0 Piketon. As we get ready for the kick. God, I can't see. I mean, these windows are awful. I don't know what the deal is. A short kick. And
Oh, we're going to get it. We're going to get it.
And it goes still rolling, and Valley had it and lost it out of bounds. But we had a shot there. And it looked like 18.
That was an onside kick, wasn't it?
Well, it was a short one. But I couldn't really follow the ball because these windows are pathetic. And Valley recovers, and they'll get it on their 23. So that was some excitement. But we had a shot, but didn't make the connection. Valley on their own 23 to start this drive. Well, let's see if Valley shows any kind of a passing game. They haven't so far.
No, they have nothing.
Well, here we go. Pitch to McNeil to the outside he goes. He's trying to take the corner, and they won't. Oh, nice cutback. And he got a first down, and he's out to the 34. 34-yard line. Zach Hanna on the stop, 11 yards on the pickup. And I'm trying to check things here, and I got a little bit of moisture on my stuff. They've ran the ball to the right side considerably to the right side.
They've only went left one time, haven't they?
It could be. That very well could be. Big Dog is I formation, single to the top, single to the bottom. A fumble, lost it, and Wattell falls on it. And he lost a couple. Waddle or Wattell. -2 on that play, and they're back to the 32. I didn't get a chance to ask him. I'm going to try it when I get a timeout. I may try to find out if I'm saying that name right. And I'm sorry that I'm not, if I'm not. With that being said, it'll be 2nd and 12. The ball setting at the 32. Their own, Valley. And we got 2:45. I can barely see the clock. It's just a bunch of scribble. And there's Aaron coming to the left, and they got him. That's Ross on the tackle, and he might have got a yard.
It looks to me like, Fred, that Valley's just trying to occupy the clock.
Well, could be. I don't know.
Because they've ran every down.
Well, they're trying to establish that offensive front, and maybe they're not. They're setting us up for the pass, or they're afraid to pass in this weather.
That's what I'm thinking.
2:10 to go, first quarter, and I can barely see that. So if I tell you wrong, I'm sorry. All righty. slot right, and a receiver to the bottom here, bottom side, and also one to the top. And there's the pass. Waddell flips it out, and it is, it should have been intercepted. We had it and dropped it, and that was Wade foul. Thought he had it, dropped it, fourth down.
Threw it to Conway.
Incomplete. Conway was the intended receiver. 4th and 11. 1:49 to go, and back deep to receive. What number is that, T-Dog?
9.
Foul back deep. I tell you, as close as that punter standing, we could block it. He's only about 10 yards back.
We about got it last time, didn't we?
No. Well, because he fumbled it a little bit. There's a nice punt, though. Right out, and they should have caught it. And now the ball bounces all the way down to about the 15.
15-yard line. Maybe.
Boy, that's big time. They should have caught that ball in the air, but oh well. So it'll be Piketon football on their own 15 with 1:37 to go first quarter, and they are up 6-0.
The only thing I can figure is right there, T, the reason that he did not catch that was because he had his momentum going backwards a little bit, and then had to reestablish the momentum going forward.
That could be.
I mean, I don't know.
Don't know. Just trying to wipe a little bit of water off of my stuff. I hope I didn't lose my clean feed. I'm about to find out. That's why I was trying to be careful doing this. So I'm trying to get back on here. I missed the play. Let's see here. Where am I at? I had a little bit of water on this. I just wiped it off a little bit, and it kind of messed me up here. Yep, we're still on. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm just checking everything out. Sounds like a plan. Alrighty. All right, there's a run up the middle, and I'm trying to see who it was. Gallion on the carry. And I missed one play. You got a couple. Williams and number 11, Lundy, on the stop. It's 3rd and 1. The ball sitting at the 24. So that rain would quit raining. Now the wind is starting to clear up a little bit on my side, just a hair. And we got twins in the backfield now, still shotgun. I don't know who the other back is. I know Savage is one. And that'll be the quarter. So the clock runs down. It'll be 3rd and 1 when we come back. 6-0 Streaks after 1. You're listening to Streaks Football on the Q. Back in 1 minute.
We offer the latest in innovative technology. From state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks Football on Q100.
Are you craving a pizza that's as big as your appetite? Try our $10.99 extra large New York style pizza. It's packed with your choice of one topping and made with our original fresh, never frozen dough. It's hand stretched thinner with 8 oversized foldable slices. This is one big deal for one big pizza. Available now for a limited time at Papa John's Pizza in Jackson and Waverly, Ohio. Don't wait. Order now and get your slice of the action before this offer disappears.
Alrighty, back here at Piketon High School. T-Fred, T-Dog, Daniel and Corbin running the board and the cameras. And Cheryl back at the station. There's going on a keeper to the right side, and he's got the first down.
That's a good little run.
It's out to about the 27. Lundy again on the stop, first down. About 3. And Mr. Reno with the winner of the split the pot gives it back to the Piketon volleyball team. So with that being said, trips to the bottom, single to the top, shotgun left, going in, hands it off to Savage. To the right side he goes, to the outside he goes, breaks, break, down the sideline, 50, knocked out of bounds. That's Queen on the stop, but he got all the way down to the Valley 43. 26 yards. And let me mark who that is here, Savage.
My window's getting a little bit clearer.
Yeah, it is a little bit. I don't know if it's because it's not raining as much or it's just drying off. So that's helping us out a little bit. And Savage switches to the left in shotgun formation. Twins to the bottom, single to the top. Gullion barking out the signals. And he keeps. To the left side he goes.
Oh,
cuts
nice
back.
run.
Nice tackle and nice run. 67 on the stop. Or 57. I forgot to put that other bit of roster up. There, that small is what I need right there.
Need that one. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, Ricky on the stop. I'll have to put that up when I get a chance. I forgot to add so many numbers there. 5 on the pickup, down to the 38 of Valley. So my stats are going to be all over the place tonight. We'll have to bear with it. In motion is Fout. He fakes the handoff, going to the left, gets to the outside.
He's gone. He's gone again.
Down to the 20,
Get in there.
10,
Get in
5. He's hit at the goal line.
there. Touchdown.
Oh, you know, a 38-yard TD scamper.
He had a 60-some yard one last time, didn't he?
65.
65, yeah.
And with that being said, it's 12-0 at the 10:21 mark. 38-yard scamper for 6 is going. He had everybody. There wasn't a soul there.
No, there was not.
And when they were coming, looks like they're going to go for 2. But the one receiver was occupying the defensive back there, and he never even saw it until he got to the 5.
On the left side over here.
Well, here we go. Extra point going for 2. Twins to the top. Tight end left is Roberts. Low snap, going rolls. Flips it, and incomplete. So 10:21 to go in the half. It's 12-0 Streaks. You're listening to Streaks Football on the Q 100.1 FM. Back in 60.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
Valley View Health Center in Waverly, where your well-being is top priority. Valley View offers comprehensive health care services including expert medical care, dental services, and mental health support. Conveniently located at 227 Valley View Drive in Waverly, they're committed to your health and happiness. From routine checkups to personalized care, Valley View is your trusted partner. Visit Valley View Health Center because your health matters. Call 740-947-7726 or walk in today.
All right, back here at Piketon High School, home of the Red Streaks. As I try to check something here, and let's see. I'm checking my volume right here. That looks good. So I don't know what's up. But for some reason, the sound, well, I sound, I mean, I'm probably pretty good, but sometimes my hearing, I don't hear as good, and I think it doesn't sound as good. So hopefully everything's good back for you guys. There's a ground ball kick, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be another 5-yarder. They'll put the ball on the 35. So Valley will get the ball on their own 35. 10:21 to go, first half. Streaks up 12-0. T-Dog, your thoughts?
I'm really impressed with the Gillian boy.
Gaudian.
Or Gaudian, yeah. I'm impressed with him. He's a good runner.
Yeah.
Does he run track or anything like that, or
Plays basketball.
Basketball.
I don't know if I can't remember if he played baseball or ran track. I don't know. To be honest
Yeah.
with you. But him and Wyatt's holding the spots in the backfield tonight with Buddy Wilson apparently out for tonight. And we got a whistle.
Valley's only threw the ball one time.
Well, I think they're going to have to open it up.
They're going to have to do something here.
Yep. I don't know why the ball's not on the 35. Well, maybe they're going to give it to them right where it went out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So the ball's at the 42. Here we go. Shotgun and Waddell back, throws deep down the middle. Conaway, he had it and dropped it.
Missed it.
Incomplete. Good coverage there by Shanks and Williams. Waddle or Waddell, and I'm sorry, I'll try to find out how, if I get a chance, I'll ask the other station on the other end. NXT might be here. Somebody's here on the other side.
That was the longest pass that we've seen tonight.
Well, he's a converted receiver to quarterback. The guy they had playing it is a baseball pitcher, very good, I might add. And he has decided not to play this year. So with that being said, quick pitch, Aaron to the outside. He's got speed if he gets out there. He got the corner, and down the sideline he goes. Nice hit there. Fout knocked him out, or no, 5, McGlone.
Penalty on the play. I don't know.
It's probably holding.
Probably.
Yep. Holding on the, that's be their second one, or third one, I'm sorry. Well, the ref speaker is loud and clear. Well, it's back to the 36.
I'd say he'll chuck this one.
Second down, about 15. 9:55 to go in a half. Streaks up 12-0. A little mix up in the backfield as Waddle runs to the outside. And watch out on the late hit. Be careful. Fouty. A gain of 6. At the end of the day, number 8 on the stop helped out. Ball out to the 42. I'm going to call him Waddle because it sounds better, and if it's wrong, I apologize. Waddell or Waddle. I will find out, I promise you that, during halftime. Single to the top, single to the bottom. Tight end right. And a quick pitch to Aaron to the outside left. There's student body goes to the outside and strung out pretty good by the streaks. Day and Ross and company on the stop, and it's out to the 48. 48-yard line, a gain of 4.
It's 4th and 4. Do you think they stay aggressive and go for this?
I think they will. This could be big. 9:12 to go. Clock ticking.
Yeah, if we can get us to stop here, it'd be huge because it's on their side of the field.
Well, let's see what they do. Trips to the bottom, single to the top. Oh, and he's off sides, but he got back. Maybe, I don't know. We jumped, but got back apparently. They're trying to draw them off sides. They're going to punt. Timeout Valley. We'll take it with them. 8:51 to go in the half. 12-0 Streaks back in 1 minute.
Are you feeling the chill or battling the heat? Look no further than Austin Heating and Cooling, your one-stop solution for all your HVAC needs. Serving Beaver, Ohio and beyond, we offer complete residential and light commercial services, including HVAC installation, repairs, and maintenance. But that's not all. Partner with Village Construction and Septic, we provide comprehensive solutions from walk-in coolers to wood boilers, plumbing, and even camper services. With over 15 years of experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable all year round. Call Corey Austin at 835-1365 or find us on Facebook. Austin Heating and Cooling, your comfort is our priority.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
Are you looking for top quality metal roofing? Look no further than Beaver Creek Steel Roofing and Supplies. Locally owned and conveniently located at the corner of State Route 32 and State Route 220, we stock everything you need for your next roofing job or a brand new project. From trims, all metal components, along with quality metal roofing, we've got you covered. Don't see what you need, just ask. Call us at 740-443-6244 or visit beavercreeksteelroofing.com. Beaver Creek Steel Roofing, closing the distance, opening up the world to new possibilities. Beaver Creek Steel Roofing, your roofing solution right around the corner.
All righty, back here at Piketon High School, T-Fred, T-Dog, and they're going to go for it. Trips to the bottom, single to the top, 4th and 4. Well, maybe not. Waddle backs up. Let's see if it's going to be a pooch kick. Or is he he's going to throw. Blitz is on.
And
they got him.
He got him. It's
And
a
it's
fumble.
fumbled out of bounds. But it'll be Piketon football as that blitz came, and they didn't fool anybody. And Piketon will take over. So they will take over on the Valley 37-yard line. .38-yard line looks like. Well, that breeze feels good.
It does. Feels real good.
They got the
I'm glad to see it clear off and
Yep, got some football.
turned into be a pretty good evening. It
Yeah,
looks like.
not bad. A little wet, a little stormy at first, but with that being said,
Both teams have only tried 2 passes apiece.
yeah, not much on the passing game tonight. Trips to the bottom, twins to the top, all alone going in the backfield. Barks out the signals. In motion is fouled. This time, Foudy's got it. And he got stopped. Queen right there waiting on him. Oh, 30. I thought it was 10. 30, that was a Wilson on the stop. And he no gain. Trips again. They went from the bottom side to the top side, and the other guys flipped to the bottom. Same formation. Flip to the outside, incomplete. Tried to hit Jace Johnson. Big number 71 coming after him. And that was Smith. And I'll try to get that taped up at halftime. I forgot to do that. So incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 11. The ball at the 39-yard line of Valley. Streaks with 8:07 to go in the half. They're up 12-0 on 2 touchdown runs by Luke Goyen. 65-yarder and a 38-yarder. And shotgun left. And Goyen keeps. And they got him this time.
Got him.
He lost a couple. Back to the 40. Lost one. 70 on the stop with his buddies. That's Wood. 4th and 12. Streaks probably go for it. Definitely a passing down, T.
Yeah. I kind of thought they would the last time, but they ran it.
7:28 counting first half. Breezy night. And the rain looks like it's done for the evening. Let's hope there's a quick pass out to the flat. Trying to hit Foudy on a little screen, flanker screen, and it was incomplete. They'll turn it over on downs. So Valley will take over on their own 40. 7:19 to go in a half. 12-0 is your score. I don't know what's wrong with my headset because it seems like when I move or something that it's cutting in and out on me. Yes, I agree, big fella. Trying to make a few notes here as quick counter play, and there goes
There he
Big
goes.
Hall. He can run, and he gets loose and all the way down to the Piketon 45.
Gain of about 15, wasn't it?
Good call, T-Dog. Aaron picks up 15 and a first down. He's got some speed. Both teams unofficially with 5 first downs, according to my stats. And a ball at the Piketon 45. There we go. Tight end left. Single to the top, single to the bottom. Single in the backfield. Under center, fake. Waddle rolls. He keeps. Got room. Look out.
Uh-oh.
And down the sideline he goes. Good tackle there on the edge.
Another 15-yard gain, wasn't it?
Down to about the 30, 15 more yards, and another first down. And Foudy on that stop. Foudy and Shanks are one of the two. But with that being said, another first down for the Valley Indians. All setting just inside the 30. 6:34 in the half. 12-0 streaks on 2 touchdown runs by Luke Goyen. And we go to the I formation. Number 3 in the backfield now, and that's Parker Robinson. First time he's seen action. He's a fullback. Aaron cuts back, and they're waiting on him, but he got back to the line of scrimmage. Strum and company on the tackle. Savage also. I think they run a little better when they try to go outside, T.
Yeah, I do too.
On the edge, so to speak.
I'd like to see him throw it a little more a lot more than they are. But
Yep.
the wet field's got a lot to do with it, I'm sure.
Yep. Twins to one to the top, one to the bottom, and Aaron, quick hitter in the middle. Look out. He's got the first down. He's all the way down to the 17-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup. And another first down.
They're moving the ball pretty good this time.
Yep. Well, they need to do something at the half here, that's for sure. 19 at the receiving core. Let's see who that is. That's Lex Logan. Witt has not carried the ball tonight. Hasn't caught the ball either. He's in the slot right now. Conaway and Logan to the top. And Waddle. And they got him this time.
Got him back there this time.
Bunch of red streaks. Connor Daniels and
Good D there. They was waiting on him, wasn't they?
Yep. 68, I think, or 66. Braden Scott. So those numbers are a little kind of tall looking, and sometimes I can't tell what's what. But we'll see. We'll see what's happening. As we get ready to rock and roll, and trying to adjust the sound here a little bit. Well, let's see what happens. Now it's a little bit loud, but better. And we got a timeout, Valley. With 4:37 to go, it's 12-0 in favor of your Piketon Red Streaks. Listen to Streaks Football on a Q. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Looking to buy or sell a property? Brewster Real Estate and Auction is here to help. Proudly serving Pike County schools and sports, we specialize in both traditional listings and auctions, live, online, on-site, or remote. Established in 1997, our friendly and knowledgeable team is dedicated to getting the best results for you. Ready for a free consultation? Visit us at 200 East Emmett Avenue in Waverly or call 740-947-7577. Brewster Real Estate and Auction, your full-service real estate and auction company. Follow us on Facebook for the latest updates.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, can potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
Alrighty, back here at Piketon, rolling out. Waddle flips it to the corner.
Intercepted.
And it is
Intercepted.
intercepted. Who got it? What number is that? 10? Williams. I couldn't see it. You could. Thank you. So a big turnover. I thought he was throwing it to the first guy.
He threw that one pretty short. He was going for Conway, and he underthrew it.
Well, turnover. We'll take it. That's their second in the half. Let's see if the Streaks do anything with it with 4:30 to go in the half. And they'll take over, where, at the 2, 3,
I think they're
4-yard line.
4, yeah.
When in doubt, check the scoreboard. All righty. Single to the top. Running formation. And into the middle goes somebody.
That was Gillian one.
Gullion kept it.
Gullion.
He's bouncing around, got out to about the 5. Got 1 yard.
There goes 21 off the field. If your helmet falls off your head, do you have to come out
Yes,
for
sir.
possession?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Even though that happened a few times, it was either last week or the week before, and the guy never went out.
Really?
I don't know what happened on that. But again, the Streaks up, clock running, 3:55 for the half. As we approach the 10 o'clock hour, 9:46 according to my cell phone. 3:50 on your time clock here in the second quarter. And we got single to the top, and there's a handoff to Savage, I believe. Boy, they're putting a stick on him down there. He lost. Back to the 4. Savage.
I think Gillian kept that,
Did he?
I think so.
Well, you saw it better than me. I got a bad angle right here. So back to the 4. Valley trying to put some D on them here. They have 1 timeout left here in the half, and it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. We got to be careful. Don't want to turn it over down here.
No. Definitely don't need a safety.
No, they're letting the clock run. We don't have a end zone clock that tells you, a play clock. I wish we did. But I know they're milking it as that back judge says there's 5 seconds left. Gullion better get it off or it's going to be a timeout. That's a timeout. And we'll take it with them. They saved the penalty with that timeout. 3rd and 10 when we come back. 12-0 Streaks on the cue. Back in 60.
When you're everyday tasks and the things you love to do can become difficult and feel impossible. You might find yourself feeling sad, isolated, frustrated, and like you just want to give up. Don't. If you're 55 or older and your world has gotten smaller because of vision loss, it's time to be bold. Time to be bold is helping people like you with low vision regain your independence. Go to timetobebold.org for a list of services in your state that will give you the tools, technology, training, and support you need to live your bold, best life. Join others who found a bright, bold future. Go to timetobebold.org. Help is here. Go to timetobebold.org today.
All righty, back here at Valley High School. Home of the Red Streaks as they're up 12-0, 2:53 to go, and I'm working on this volume. It sounds pretty good right now, but I've noticed it too. I don't know why I'm kind of up and down a little bit tonight, so I apologize. I don't know if the weather's got anything to do with it or not, but everything seems to be on the up and up.
You sounded pretty good here lately.
Well, yeah, it ain't faded out. So there's a handoff, and that's nice big run, and
Goyen again.
And boy, that was a big
That
run.
was a big one.
Got all the way out to the 20-yard line. That was huge, and another Piketon first down.
First down and moving the sticks.
And he went from the 4 to the 20, 16 yards on that pickup. That was his 10th carry, unless I missed one. I think I missed one. That's when I was checking my volume. Trips to the bottom, single to the top, shotgun right. 2:20 and counting. 1st and 10, the ball sitting at the 20 of the Red Streaks. And they're taking their time. Turk Jones says, I'm sounding good. I appreciate it, Turkey. There's a quick handoff into the middle. And that was Savage, I believe. And he got out to the 22 or 3. And we'll give him 3. Generous spot. 150 and counting. I'd say the Streaks are going to be.
So I'd say probably just run the clock out.
Yeah. We got stacked twins to the bottom here on the receiving end. One to the top. Shotgun left. Goyen barking out the signals. He's going to flip it out. There's Stacker's first catch of the night. And he didn't get much. Nice hit there on the outside as he got out to the 25. And that was number 12 on the stop, and that's Spang. A short gain of 2. 3rd and about 6 with 1:15 and counting here in the half. And we go twins to the top, single to the bottom. And shotgun right, going, barking out signals. Blitz looks like they're coming after him. They're crowding it up. See if the backers come. And they do. And Goyen squeaks through and gets about 3, but that's all. It'll be 4th down. Valley takes a timeout.
They're just going to try it. Well, now they can just let the clock run after this.
45 ticks to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 12-0 Red Streaks on the Q, 100.1 FM. Back in 30.
When I smoke weed, I get lost in the music. I like to isolate each instrument. The rhythmic bass, the harmonies on the piano, the sticky melody.
Hey, careful, babe. There's someone crossing the street.
Sorry, I didn't see him there.
If you feel different, you drive different. Don't drive high. It's dangerous and illegal everywhere. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Alrighty, back here at Piketon High School. 48 ticks to go. They added 3 seconds. Well, T, been a pretty good first half. Couple big runs by the Streaks, and of course Valley hurt themselves on a couple turnovers.
I'd kind of like to see both teams aired out. I'd like to see the Valley boy he's through to Conway every time.
Well, they definitely been kind of one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Again, we're not sure. Buddy Wilson, I haven't seen. Oh, there he is, 34. He didn't streak close tonight. I finally found him. So we'll check on that next week to see what's up. But with that being said, Savage and Goyen doing a pretty good job tonight, running the ball themselves. That's what they got to do, T. Next man up.
Yep. Same thing we say in basketball.
Foudy in motion to the right. Or to the top, I guess. Now he's coming back. And I think the clock's not running, so I don't know. He's going to take another timeout. We'll take it with him. This time we'll go for a minute. 48 ticks to go, 12-0 Streaks. 4th down. We'll be back in a minute.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Ooh, sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress. Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? Yeah, the earth really needs them to hoof it. That's right, the environment is always the best excuse. So go ahead, ask your bay to dim all the lights because carbon emissions. Tell your dad-botted dad to eat more plants, for the planet, obviously. Kindly tell the kids to stop asking for a new phone. I mean, e-waste, right? Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. A public service announcement brought to you by WildAid.
All right, Piketon punts it away, and it bounces down about the 40, 35, and Waddle watches it bounce to about the 32 with 38 seconds to go. We'll see what Valley tries to do.
I say they probably take a kneel, don't they?
Well, with me, I'm a riverboat gambler. I'm throwing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But I don't know.
I'm the same way, but
They've had one good drive, and
Yeah.
that ended in an INT down by the goal line as Williams picked it off.
Well,
38 ticks to go. What do you got?
I think they're going to do what you said. They're going to
Looks like it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the first time I've seen him in shotgun.
Yep,
Isn't it?
spread, and he's going to keep. Waddle to the outside. He's
That's
got
a good
room,
run.
runs out of bounds. Took about 5 seconds. He's out to about the 38, looks like. Zach Hanna tossed him out. And he got 8 on that play. So let's see what happens here. Second, 2, 33 ticks to go in the half. Same formation. And they do have a good field goal kicker, but he's got a ways to go to get to him. He is going to throw it. That's Queen on the outside. He's out to the 40, to the 45, and out of bounds. Out to the 46 to be exact, and a first down, about 6-8 yards on that catch. Ross and company on the push out. First and 10, the ball at the 47. Number 10. Queen. Witt hasn't done much on offense tonight. 26 seconds ago, triple. Triple to the top, single to the bottom. Shotgun left. And barking out the signals is Waddle. And I will check on that name at halftime. And he fakes it, now he's going to run it. Now he steps back. Now he's going to take off again, and he broke away. Well, there's a whistle, but he wasn't even down unless his knee hit. And apparently it did. I don't see any arguing. Lost 4.
Clock's still running.
That's going to run out probably.
Yeah.
That'll do it. So your halftime score, Piketon 12, Valley nothing. You're listening and watching on Total Media Sports, WXEQ 100.1. Back in a few minutes.
Hey man, it's Cleve here with Chillicothe Truck, and we want to take a moment to wish all the Pike County high school football teams good luck this football season. And hey, if you're looking for the biggest selection of recent model year quality pre-owned trucks with huge savings off retail prices and guaranteed approval for everyone, then you gotta come see us at Chillicothe Truck. 173 Rennick Avenue in Chillicothe, Ohio, or online at chillicotethetruck.com. Go Tigers, go Red Streaks, and go Eagles!
Looking to furnish your home with the best brands and values? Come to Cole's Furniture, 3581 Jasper Road in Piketon. We build a family tradition of great service and value offering top name brands. Need financing? No credit, bad credit? Don't sweat it. Visit ColesFurnitureStore.com today. Plus enjoy free local delivery on purchases over $500. Open Monday through Saturday. Call us at 740-289-4404. Cole's Furniture, with great service and great value, are a family tradition.
Need a clean, safe, and convenient place to do your laundry? Look no further than Duds and Suds Laundromat, your self-service laundry destination at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon. We're open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., offering enhanced quality cleaning with newer washers and dryers. Relax in a spotless environment complete with security cameras for your peace of mind. And while you wait, grab a snack from our vending machines. Duds and Suds Laundromat, proudly supporting Pike County High School sports. Come experience the difference today.
Hello, this is Greg Wilkett, President and CEO of Floor BWXT Portsmouth. We want to wish all the schools good luck on a safe and successful season. Just like a sports team, we've been working together to safely and effectively decommission the former Portsmouth gaseous diffusion plant and leave behind an environmentally safe and sustainable future for our region. On behalf of all of the employees at Floor BWXT, I'd like to wish all of the teams in the 4-county region a safe, fun, and winning season.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Named Best Sports Program in the Country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in High School Football is presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tonight in High School Football's Halftime Report. This evening, we'll talk some high school football with the pride of St. Henry, Jim Lachey. Jim will join us next on the Ohio News Network.
At Beck's, we stand up for the things that matter most: our faith, our independence, and helping farmers succeed. As the largest family-owned seed company in the U.S., we believe in the integrity of remaining an independent family-owned seed company. Since our founding in 1937, we have continued to produce quality products backed by a quality family of employees and dealers dedicated to serving American farmers. And that's something to be proud of. Beck's, founded in faith, forged in America. For more information, visit beckshybrids.com.
I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we're proud to bring you tonight's game. Our members are the public school educators who coach your kids on and off the field, because we believe in the potential of every student and the right to a high-quality public education, no exceptions. That's why we will continue to speak in one voice to demand the supports and resources our public schools need, because public education matters.
In a world where communication is key and creativity reigns supreme, one career stands out above the rest: radio sales. If you're ready to take your sales career to the next level and join an industry that's always on the cutting edge of advertising innovation, apply now and embark on a journey like no other. Email me, Tanya Hatton, at jobs@yourtotalmedia.com or call or text me for more information at 740-776-8070.
Apply today and join our team. Total Media Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Football season is here, and Hometown Chevrolet in Waverly is a proud supporter of our local teams, the Piketon Red Streaks, Waverly Tigers, and Eastern Eagles. At Hometown Chevrolet, we believe in cheering on our local teams. Drive into those Friday night lights in a brand new Chevy. Check out the selection at yourhometownchevy.com. Hometown people, hometown prices, that's the hometown advantage. Check out the all-new Hometown Chevrolet at 501 West Emmett Avenue in Waverly.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim: we move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We offer the latest in innovative technology, from state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids at Beck's. They are and will remain farmers at heart. And welcome back, everyone. We're joined this evening by former OSU All-American offensive lineman, NFL All-Pro Jim Lachey, the pride of St. Henry High School. And, Jim, we've talked about this before, but kids just seem to be bigger today. I mean, going back to your high school days, was there anyone bigger than you either at St. Henry or any of the other MAC schools that you'd square off against?
No, I don't think so. I think going back to 7th grade, when my first year in football, I was always the biggest guy in the field. 8th grade, freshman year, all the way throughout high school, which is nice. It's a good feeling when you're one of the bigger guys. Now, there might have been a few guys that weighed a little bit more than me, but at 6'6", probably 235 pounds, I was one of the bigger guys, in high school. And then when I came to Ohio State, I got up to 264, and by the time I graduated, it was 284. So, I mean, yeah, it was now, certainly when I got to Ohio State, that wasn't the case anymore. But in high school, no, I was one of the bigger guys, and that was a pretty good feeling.
We know how dominant you were on the offensive line. Did you play defense in high school?
Yeah, I did. I played defensive end, and then towards the end of my career, I started playing middle linebacker. And the reason is because if I was on one side of the defense, they'd run the other way. So the best way the coach thought to put me there was to play right in the middle of the field and just, chase things, run it down, and, play little linebacker. But I didn't really listen too much to what the defense was called. I would just see ball, go get ball. And sometimes that made my defensive coaches mad that I wouldn't kind of play in the scheme. But, I thought I knew better sometimes, and would just go ahead and chase the football wherever it went, all over the field, and try to tip pass and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of guys, you end up going both ways, especially at the smaller schools. At that time, we were Class A. There were 3 divisions, A, AA, AAA. So it probably would have been like a Division 7 now in today's football.
Well, Jim, with the length of these seasons, it's getting tougher for kids to play multiple sports in high school. And while it is tough to do, I mean, you played 3 sports in high school. What message would you give to parents to encourage participation in more than just one sport?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think that's the key. Number one, when I played basketball, that's how I first got noticed. We ended up winning a state championship my sophomore year in high school, and literally like 2 days later, Ohio State football coaches were in our school to start to recruit me to play football because of what I was able to do playing in Columbus at St. John Arena in the 1979 state championship, 15 years old. And I'm like, when they told me the coaches were there, I couldn't believe them. I'm like, what, are you crazy, But they were there, and they saw me play basketball. And then following, a couple months later, they said, hey, if you ever get in Columbus, give us a call. And, I had this business card. I called them up and said, hey, I'll be here for the state track meet. And they're like, what? You were in track too? I go, yeah, I was, in the shot put and the 4x1 and 4x2 at that time. And then, ran the 100 meters. So it was, fun to see the coaches come out and compete. But the best thing about it is when I got to the, college and the NFL, especially, pass blocking a lot is like guarding the paint in basketball. But you can foul all you want in football. Now, I fouled a lot in basketball, still have the career foul record. But, you're protecting an area. So basketball transitioned a lot. It's the same defensive kind of, stance. You don't get your head down. You got your chin up, and you're playing defensive basketball, using your chest, and you can use your hands a little bit. And then, throwing a shot put was a lot like taking a pass set because, you push off your right leg and, your inside arm was my right arm. I'm right-handed, so I threw with my right hand. That was my strike arm, my punch arm. So it all kind of translated. And, some of the things that you do in other sports helps you, play your sport. Plus, the big thing about it is at that time, you get a chance to compete. You know what I mean? And you're not just training, lifting weights with, no competition on the line. Now, there were some guys that, did powerlifting and things like that. But, this was more of being a team-oriented thing. And there's a lot of schools that still look for three-sport guys. I know Ryan Day talks about it. That certainly helped my son Luke to get developed as an athlete. And that's what Iowa kind of looks for is three-sport guys, and then they develop and become football players. And still in my area where I grew up in the Midwest Athletic Conference in St. Henry, you'll still see a lot of guys that play football, basketball, baseball, or track. The best athletes tend to play three sports.
Former OSU All-American, NFL All-Pro, the great Jim Lachey, the pride of St. Henry High School. Jim, we always appreciate your time.
Hey, no problem, Skip.
And we'll be right back on the Ohio News Network.
I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott Demaro, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we're proud to bring you tonight's game. Our members are the public school educators who coach your kids on and off the field because we believe in the potential of every student and their right to a high-quality public education, no exceptions. That's why we will continue to speak in one voice to demand the supports and resources our public schools need because public education matters.
At Beck's, we stand up for the things that matter most: our faith, our independence, and helping farmers succeed. As the largest family-owned seed company in the U.S., we believe in the integrity of remaining an independent family-owned seed company. Since our founding in 1937, we have continued to produce quality products backed by a quality family of employees and dealers dedicated to serving American farmers. And that's something to be proud of. Beck's, founded in faith, forged in America. For more information, visit beckshybrids.com.
Alrighty, back here at halftime, T-Fred, T-Dog, as both teams loosening up. Start this second half 12-0 Red Streaks. Quickly, you don't have hardly any passing stats, so we won't even worry about it. Unofficial, first downs, Piketon with 7, Valley with 8. Turnovers, 2 for the Valley Indians, a fumble and an interception. Piketon's been penalized 2 times for 10 yards, Valley 3 times for 25 yards. Piketon scored with 3:45 to go in the first quarter, 65-yard run by Luke Gullion. Extra point, no good. And then Luke Gullion again, 38-yard TD run at the 10:21 mark in period number 2, and that's where we stand. And it is 12-0 Piketon. 12-0 at the half. I'm making a note, and here we go. Piketon should be receiving the football first here in this second half. T-Dog, your thoughts on that first half?
Well, I thought we turned them over a couple times. I thought the turnovers really hurt them, and this, with the ball being wet and stuff, that's why there's not as much passing in this game, is what I figure. Valley was 1 for 4 for 8 yards passing, and Piketon was 1 for 5 with 2 yards.
Yeah, not much on the pass again for either team, but that's okay. Streaks trying to even get the head of the ship would be 2-1 if they can win tonight. Going into homecoming next week, I believe Huntington coming here. I don't have my schedule in front of me, but I believe that's what's up and coming. Quarter number 3 as we look at 10:13 on the hour. And with that being said, going left to right on your radio dial will be the Valley Indians. Right to left on your radio dial, Streaks will be receiving. I know who's back there, but I can't tell for sure because we're not up high enough to see like the numbers on the
number 18,
pads.
18
and 12, Thacker and Blanton, and I think Fout on the backside. We'll see. And to kick it off is that Lay. He'll kick in the end zone if he's as good as I've seen him warming up. And that's Bender. He's kicked a 43-yarder.
He was out there warming up at halftime. He was kicking 25 like it was nothing.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what kind of leg he's got. And he does. Man, he booms it, and that's a touchback. It landed in the air.
In the
end zone. So that is a heck of a kick. So Piketon will start from their 20, I believe.
I mean, I'm no football coach or anything, but I think Piketon just keeps the same strategy that they did the first half and just run it a lot.
Yep, until they stop you.
Try to occupy the clock.
You got it, brother. But with that being said, You know, Valley's, I don't have a 64 on my roster for the Valley Indians, unless I cut him off somehow. Anyway, trips to the top, single to the bottom on the receiving core, shotgun right, Savage, I believe, in the backfield. Goyen. Yep, Savage switches to the left. He's wearing number 11. And Goyen keeps in the middle, and he's stacked up by a host of Valley Indians out to the 22. 2 yards on that pickup. By the way, Goyen carried for 11 times for 137 yards in that first half. Savage 5 times for 48 yards. Failed to mention that. I'll get Valleys when they get the football. Twins to the bottom, single to the top. Shotgun and reverse. Thacker to the backside right. Let's see what he can do. He spins and gets about 4 maybe. Little wing back reverse. He picks up 3. Out to the 26. Well, he picked up 4. And we'll see what we got here. 3rd and a long 4. 3rd quarter action. Flips it out to the right side. Thacker's got it, and he breaks the tackle. Look out.
He's
40,
gone. Go,
50,
go,
40, and he went out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yep. All the way down to the 37-yard line for a Piketon first down, and they had a couple shots at him, but was unable to corral him, and he almost broke it. And a first down for the Streaks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 36 yards on that pass play, and Savage into the middle, and he gets about 3. Down to the 33. Savage picks up 4 to be exact.
That was a nice passing play there.
Well, it was set up by the elusiveness of number 12.
Yeah.
So, that being said, and Goyen keeps read option to the right side, gets the corner. He's out there, and he got a first down. Let's see how far he got. Looks like he's down to about the 19. Another first down. I'll get it in a second on. Looks like it's the 18-yard line. So he got 15 on that carry. He's having a good night. Okay. Twins trips to the bottom. Single to the top. Savage to the middle. Cuts to the outside. Gets wrapped up by a couple Indians. Lundy and company, Blake Lundy on a stop down to about the 14 as he got 4. And the ball resting at the 14. It's second down and 6. And quick pitch. Savage to the left. To the outside.
He's in. Nope.
And he pounds down to about the 2. Wilson on the stop, but he almost made it in. Another first down. It's 1st and goal. And that was a gain of about 12. 1st and goal. Goyen for his 3rd touchdown.
I think he's
no.
They're saying he's short.
For the 1. Witt and company on the stop. 8:30 and counting. This will be a big score. Officials timeout. Let's see what they're going.
Is Goyen a senior?
Junior.
Junior? Okay. There's a yellow flag on somebody.
Looks like an equipment. And Thacker coming over to the sideline. I don't know what's going on. Oh, some kind of illegal contact, wasn't it? Is that what he said?
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. Oh.
Somebody must have took their helmet off or something.
Who knows? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I saw somebody running off the field for Valley, though.
Gallion keeps. Touchdown, Red Streaks. A 1-yard TD run. And the Streaks go up 18-0.
They going to try to go for 2 or?
I haven't looked yet.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, I don't see 13 out there. We'll see in a second. But it is a 1-yard. Third touchdown of the night. And they're going to go for 2. 18-0. Try to make it 20-0. And quick pitch to the left, and he's not going to get there. So they failed again. That's the third time. 0 on the extra point. We'll take a 60-second break. It's 18-0 Red Streaks. You're listening to the Streaks on the Q, 100.1 FM. Back in 60.
Are you craving a pizza that's as big as your appetite? Try our $10.99 extra large New York style pizza. It's packed with your choice of one topping and made with our original fresh, never frozen dough. It's hand-stretched thinner with 8 oversized foldable slices. This is one big deal for one big pizza. Available now for a limited time at Papa John's Pizza in Jackson and Waverly, Ohio. Don't wait. Order now and get your slice of the action before this offer disappears. Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
All righty, back here at Piketon High School, Tim Frederick and Trey Edwards. 18-0 Streaks as Andrew Lee gets ready to kick off. We want to thank, of course, the Hometown Chevrolet for sponsoring the halftime show. And it's kicked to the left, going to go. Picked up, can't see the number. And he gets it back to about the 23. And Waddle. So,
number 9 was it?
Yep, Waddle. First and 10 Valley. And Valley down 3 scores. And they've only been down there to score one time, basically. So they're going to have to speed it up a little bit on offense if they want to get back in this game. We'll see if they go air Corriero, buddy. Start throwing it down the field, see what happens.
Well, I don't know if they got the firepower to throw it down.
May not. They haven't looked real good passing the ball. I formation. And a quick handoff, and Aaron is tackled in the backfield by 66. And that's Braden Scott. And a loss of 2. Well, they just got by the offensive front there. And, of course, it's good to see the Streaks bounce back after that tough loss last week in Wellston, 34-27. Trips to the top, shotgun left, and a single receiver to the bottom. Logan, Conaway, Witt flips it out, and I can't tell who's got it. I'll know in a second. It's Queen. Queen out to the 21-yard line. Excuse me, out to the 30-yard line, about 9 yards on that play. Third and about 3. 19, and that's Logan to the top. Quick handoff, trap, and he's got the first down out to about the 34 or 35. And that's 22. Aaron, I just wonder where McNeil is. I wonder if he's hurt or whatever. Because I haven't seen him out there here, T, in the second half.
I haven't either. I never saw him walk off the field or anything first half of.
I don't know what's going on. We'll see. We'll look for 33, but I haven't seen him for a while. Twins and trips, and then up there goes to Lundy. Lundy outside gets out to about the about the 39, maybe 38-yard line. 4 yards on that pickup, on that pass play. 4 yards to Lundy, number 11. Twins to the bottom, single to the top, shotgun left. Trips to the bottom, off sides Piketon. That'll be their third penalty of the night. And that'll make it close to the first down, but not quite a first down. Second and a short one. 6:32 to go, third quarter, 18-0 Piketon on top. Valley trying to make a little noise here with this possession. Same formation, trips to the bottom, single to the top. And a quick pass to the outside. It was tipped by Hanna. He read it pretty well and deflected it out. So it's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Looked like he telegraphed that one all the way, T. He just looked left through left, and Hanna was waiting on it, and he almost picked it.
Yeah, I thought he was going to.
Well, Valley going to get a couple yards here to keep the drive alive. Trips to the bottom, single to the top. Logan all by himself up top. And the quarterback keeper, Waddle, gets first down. Out to about the 47-yard line.
Somebody's slow getting up out there.
About 4 on that play and a first down. Yep. That's a Piketon guy, and that's Savage. Slightly shaken up, looks like.
Looks like he just had the wind knocked out of him.
Maybe. He's a tough nut. Might have got a little bit of a stinger on the left shoulder. We'll see. Appears to be okay. Waddle keeps it right up the gut. He goes, kicks to the outside, down to the 45, down to the 41. 42, yeah, another first down. Valley getting a little bit of life. Gain of 11 and a first down. Shrum on the tackle. Valley trying to make some noise. Hurry up offense. 1st and 10, ball at the Piketon 42. Again, same formation. Trips to the bottom, single to the top. Barking out the signals. Waddle keeps again. He's going to left side. Bounces to the outside. We got a flag. That's probably going to be a holding on number 71. That's going to be my call, T-Dog.
Was he holding him down, was he?
It looked like he tackled him.
2 guys fall down back there. I was trying to watch the runner.
Yeah. We'll listen to the call from the Stripes. Personal foul. Might have been a chop block. Or not a chop block, but just a throwdown is what I meant to say. So 15 big ones. 71's been called a few times tonight on the penalty. On the penalty side of the ball. Puts it all the way back to the 43.
That hurts because Valley's having trouble moving the ball anyhow.
You said it, brother. 1st and about 25. They're going to have to go to the air unless they think they can break a big one here. Again, same formation. Trips to the bottom side, single to the top. It was a personal foul, that's all I know. Shotgun to the right, and we got a whistle. Now we're good. 5:35 and counting, third quarter, 18-0 Streaks. And there's a counter. There's Witt, I believe. I think that's the first time he's carried, yes. First carry for Witt. And got good yardage down to the 48.
Just about back to the line of scrimmage.
Gain of about 10 for Mr. Witt. Second down and about 15. Ball sitting at the Piketon 48. Quick pitch to the outside, and it's intercepted. And Ross with the interception.
How many turnovers is that for them? 3?
4, I think.
4.
I'm going to look. I got to mark it. That is their third. I'm sorry, third.
They've gotten 2 interceptions and a fumble, don't they?
Yep.
Yep. Piketon's playing some good defense.
Well, they're not giving up the big play tonight, that's for sure. Piketon's ball, and they'll take over on their own 40. So 3 Valley turnovers does not help the cause. And trips to the top, single to the bottom, twins to the bottom. All in motion is Blanton, and he fakes, and the Gaulians got it. Got one. Down to the 41. Bentley and company on the stop. 57 also. That was Haynes. Trying to switch my guys here. Is Gaulian picked up 16 carries on the night. About 150 some yards. Unofficial. Daggone it. My screen playing with me here. Switching left, shotgun left, Savage. And a quick pass. He's got, down to Hannah had him and just threw it a little bit to the left too far, incomplete. Trying to hit the tight end down the left seam.
Now it's good to see both teams are both kind of chucking it a little bit this half.
Yeah, that is a fact. Third and a long 9. Gaulian at 157 right now. On 16 carries, that's unofficial, of course. And he keeps left. To the outside he goes. He's close. Oh, and he's going to be about a yard short out to the 49.
That guy over there
Gain of 8.
I think it was a bad spot, too.
It'll be 4th and 1. I look for the Streaks to go for it.
Yeah, I do, too.
4 minutes to go. Well, 4:03 as he stepped out of bounds to stop that clock. And Streaks trying to go to 2 and 1. Valley will be 0 and 3 if everything holds up. That's kind of like a power eye set. A shotgun power eye. 2 blockers in front of going. First down and more. As he rumbles down. There's a flag. And it's probably going to be on Piketon, I think. Well, we shall see. Here it comes. Minus 15. And it goes back to the Piketon 42. But it is according to that, they're saying it's a first down. But they don't have the chain set right.
Got 4th and 1.
4th and 1. Now they're going to have to reset the chains. They're talking about it. Should be 1st and 10, but they got 1st and 9. Look where the marker is and where the yardstick. There it is. There we go. They switched it. Ball to 42, their own.
1st and 10.
Yep, 1st and 10, Red Streaks. 3:47 to go. Well, another score by the Streaks, and this one's in the books. Turned out to be a pretty good evening, T-Dog.
Yes, it did. It shaped up pretty nice. I'm glad that we waited the rain out now.
Yeah, it worked. Double tights, power eye right, or shotgun power eye. And a quick pitch to Savage. They missed him in the backfield. He's trying to get outside. He breaks the tackle down the sideline. He goes. He's still going down the sideline. He steps out of bounds. He's showing a little bit of speed out there for the big guy. And the ball will be spotted at the 47 of Valley. Gain of 13. And a 1st down. And Savage again into the middle right side. Picks up about 2. Down to the 45. Oh, I got 45. 3:15 and counting, folks. Trips to the bottom, single to the top. We got, looks like Blanton, Fout, and Thacker, and to the top, I'm not sure. Ergalian reads, goes left. Oh, he's got guys wide open, but he couldn't get the throw off. And he takes a smack on the sideline, gets maybe a yard down to the 44.
Looked like he took a pretty good hit to the head right there.
Yes, it did. He got to get his pads fixed. So 3rd and about 7, 2:30 and counting. Streaks up 18-0 third quarter action here from Piketon High School. Eastern tomorrow night at 7 will play their game. Waverly tomorrow night at 7 will play their game, both home. Eastern hosts the Southeastern Panthers, and the Tigers will host the Uniota Tanks.
The rain again, Fred.
Yep, I don't know why that popped on there. This is what makes me mad. I never touched nothing. 3rd and 7. Savage breaks it. Look out. Down to the 30. 25, 20. Cuts back. 15, 10. 5. He's in. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
What a run by Wyatt Savage.
That was nice.
44-yard touchdown run, and the Streaks are partying. Wow, 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 wow. Savage.
Nice, wasn't it?
24-0.
Good run.
And Dollar Bill, if you're listening in, I'll use your phrase. You have my permission to go out and walk your dog because this game is over. 24-0. And they're looking to make it 25. Andrew Leith on the extra point try. A little slow coming after it. I think he got this one. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
25-0. Favor of your Streaks. You're listening to Streaks Football on the Q, 100.1 FM, and also on the live stream, Total Media Sports. We'll be back in 60.
Valley View Health Center in Waverly, where your well-being is top priority. Valley View offers comprehensive health care services including expert medical care, dental services, and mental health support. Conveniently located at 227 Valley View Drive in Waverly, they're committed to your health and happiness. From routine checkups to personalized care, Valley View is your trusted partner. Visit Valley View Health Center because your health matters. Call 740-947-7726 or walk in today.
Klinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace Hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
All righty. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. 25-0 as I check a few messages here from my buddies. There's the boot. It's a short one. And that is number 1, Conaway. And he gets it out to about the 41 or 2. And Kenan Day on a stop. I'll check out Mr. Mike. Thank you for the heads up. And it shouldn't be on, but I'll check. Well, that being said, it'll be Valley football on the 40. 41, looks like. 1st and 10. I formation. A quick pitch, fumble.
Oh, he fumbled it.
And he covered Aaron.
There's a flag.
That's a fumble.
Oh, is that what the...
Orange. Now there's a flag.
Oh, it was an orange flag.
Well, it's a little like a beanie thing. But there was a flag thrown on the far side.
Has to be on Valley, don't it?
They're looking at Piketon.
Okay.
We'll see. Well, everybody trying to check the time here. Let's see what we got here. 10:41. And I'd say it's going to be 11:30 before we get out of here, boys. 15-yarder on the Streaks. Personal foul, probably. And it'll be down to the 48 of Piketon. Number 7 with a personal foul. We won't mention names. All righty. 48-yard line of Piketon, 1st and 10, minute 30. Everybody jumping and moving. Got 61 in the ball game for Piketon. That's Caleb Johnson. Saw a couple new numbers there that I haven't seen, so I'll try to holler at them. And this looks like it's on Valley, maybe. Hey, Coach. And it was on the defense, so -5 on the Streaks again.
That's 20 yards.
Well, and the rain is coming straight down. Ball sitting at the 43 of Piketon. Might have to close the window again, T, here in a second. Waddle keeps it. 1st down and more. And he's tackled by Connor Daniels down to about the 33. About 10 yards. Slide that window down to right here. Whoa. That'll work. Thank you, boss. And we got an official's timeout. 32 Roberts in the game. 78. And that is Jajan Nisley. Nisley at 78, nose guard. Let's see if I can get anybody else there. It's kind of hard to see again with the windows and the rain. Under center, and he gives it to Aaron. Up the middle he goes, running hard. He gets down to about the 23. Well, that's another first down.
They must be scared to pass the ball.
Well, don't know, boss. Don't know. All righty. Receivers the top and the bottom. I formation all by himself. And that's Aaron into the middle and Roberts for the tackle, and he got maybe one. Dylan Needs in the ball game, 68 on the front four. Get the young players some time. This will be the last play of the third quarter. He's going to throw it over the middle. Picked off!
Picked off again.
And that is Connor Daniels, I believe. And it is. Connor Daniels with the INT, and that'll end the third quarter. So with that being said, 25-0 after 3. The Red Streak's on top. Here, listen to Red Streak Football on the Q 100.1 FM. Back in 60 seconds.
This is ONN.
All right, thanks once again to Jim Lachey, the pride of St. Henry High School over in Western Ohio, for joining us tonight. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling from the Ohio News Network.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks Football on Q100.
All righty. Well, fellas, 12 minutes to go. And I'll just be honest with you, it can't go fast enough. It's been a long night.
Yeah, it has.
Daniel's grinning. He must agree. And Corbin, they take turns on that camera. I don't know what one we're using right now. We using the big one or the little one, Daniel? Which camera are we using? The big one or the little one or both? The little one right now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to get under the tarp.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh, okay. Oh, was it sitting over here on the side? Was it right here? Oh, okay. Well, you guys done a good job tonight. I appreciate you. And the Streaks will have the ball on their own 28. $25-0. Yeah, sure.
I'd say they're going to put a postage stamp on the quarterback or the running back here. And didn't you say the running back Savage? Yeah.
Savage, I think, carried. Got one, maybe. Haynes on the stop. Savage with 12 carries. He's got a bunch of yards here in the second half. He's been the workhorse. Clock run, please. 11:30 to go. In a ball game. 25 Zippo, baby. Don't forget Buckeye football tomorrow night at 7:30. And Goyen on the keeper. Nothing. He might have got one. Out to the 20. Or out to the 30. No gain. I gave him one, but I'll change it. 3rd and a long, 9. Ball setting at the 29-yard line of Piketon. Oh, man, getting a little bit tired, T.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, the crowd come back halfway decent. I mean, more Valley.
Looks like Valley's got
a decent crowd.
there.
We're a little sparse on our side. As we go to Wyatt Savage on the pitch right, option right. And he's close to the first down. As the rain's coming down pretty hard now, folks. He's out to the 37. 7 yards on the pickup.
Hold off lightning.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, well, it's fourth down. Okay. I thought it was. I was getting ready to say, I believe it's fourth down. They're going to punt. 10-24, and they must be measuring. Nope, maybe not. But fourth down and
4th and 1, I think.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
I think he gave him a really good spot.
Well, it's short. Everybody stacking the line. Somebody jumped.
I think it's number 43 over here.
Well, other than the penalties here in the second half, that's their fourth one this half. Now the punt team comes on, and the clock runs. 10 minutes to go, ball game, 25-0. You've been watching on the live stream, Total Media Sports, and listening also 100.1 FM, WXZ2. Tick, tick, tick. Streaks are going to go to 2-1. Valley will drop to 0-3. It's back deep to punt, and that's Roberts, I believe.
I got that blocked.
And it'll go out at the 46. That's either Daniels or Roberts. I can't tell. Connor Daniels, I believe. I can't. If he just turn around, I could see. Yeah, that was Connor Daniels. And the ball sitting at the 47 of Valley. Well, T, you want to take play-by-play for a minute here or not?
No.
Well, you can try it. You might have some fun. Right in front of us, baby. I formation, quick pitch, Aaron to the outside. He's got some wheels, and he cuts back. Good little run down to about the 46 of Piketon.
He's quicker than what I thought he was.
7 for Mr. Aaron. Roberts and company on the stop. Ball at the Piketon 46. 2nd and 2. 8:50 and counting. And option, Waddle keeps it. Nice run. They've had a few good runs. They just haven't had any big game breakers.
You just can't put it together, can they? They get down there and then they throw an interception.
Down about the 37-yard line, gain of 9 and a first down.
Somebody's down for them. I think it looks like cramp.
Unofficially, both teams with 13 first downs apiece. Oh, well. And we'll take a 30-second timeout and listen to Red Streak Football in the queue. Back in 30.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
All righty, back here at Piketon High School, Tim Frederick, Trey Edwards, along with Daniel and Corbin. And it's raining a little bit, but not like it was.
Slacking off a little.
Slacking off,
Yeah.
8:40 and counting. And the Valley Indians on the Piketon 36-yard line. They're trailing 25-0. Watch out. Hey, fumbled it and got it back. Aaron got back to the line of scrimmage. Roberts, and I can't tell who else is on that front line. That's 75 or 79.
79.
79 for the Streaks. That's Nisley.
I kind of thought Valley would start passing the ball and shoot. They're doing the opposite.
Well, they're just working on some things, apparently. Working on it. McNeil hasn't played in the second half, so I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he's one of their good backs, and he has not carried the ball in the second half.
There it is.
Flips to the outside. It's caught. Conaway, I think.
That's what it looks like. Conway caught it.
He got about 3 yards. Foul tackled him out of bounds. Down to about the 31-yard line. 5 yards on that pass play. Third and about 5. Clock ticking away at 7:15. 25-0 Red Streaks over to the Indians. Let's see, is that a number 4 in the backfield? Yes, it is. I don't have him down. Number 4 for Valley, and that's Cunningham. And is he quarterbacking now?
I believe so, Fred.
Yes, he is. So, Cunningham QBing, and they met Mr. Aaron Daniels, and they smacked Anthony Aaron. And he lost a couple on that play.
Now here comes the starting quarterback, number 9, coming back in.
Okay, thanks for the heads up. And their ball sitting at the 32. 4th down, 8. 6:45 counting. Ball game. Waddle going deep. He's open, and he can't pull it in. He was wide open. That's Logan, number 19, I believe. Lex Logan couldn't pull it in. Turnover on downs.
Shoot, that was a well-passed ball there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was one of the best passes of the night. They just couldn't connect.
Just couldn't catch it.
Piketon takes over on their own, 32. We'll see if there's any new people in the backfield. I believe so. Second team coming in. That means Oliver will be a quarterback. Well, we'll see if Braden Oliver, yes, he is in number 6. He'll quarterback. 64 is in there. Try to get some of these new guys' names. It's called a couple times. William Arnold. And a timeout. We'll check number 3 in the ball game. That's Landon Penix. 45 is in the game. That is Joseph Scott. 74 is in, and that's Gavin Wright. 55 is in. That's Jaden Steele. So try to check some of them Red Streak numbers that you see. You maybe call them out every once in a while, and I'll check if I've already said their name. I said about 5 of them right there as they're taking a mini timeout just to kind of square things up for the second unit. And the rains have subsided.
You got number 21 there. Did you?
21. No, I did not. That is Noah Cooper.
He's a wide receiver.
Yep. And Oliver marking out the signals, and he keeps. And maybe a yard. No gain. I gave him a yard, but ball sitting at still at the 32. He might have got a half a yard. 6:20 and counting. And let's see if I can see another number there. That's 69. That's Dylan Needs, I believe. No, Noah Metzger, 69, if that's what it is. Kind of hard to see with the glare of the lights in the water.
That's what it is. It's 69.
Well, you see pretty good for an old guy. You wear glasses?
Huh?
You wear glasses?
No, I had that LASIK eye surgery done.
Oh, okay. A little cheater on the action. Oliver, high snap, and they'll smack him down at the 30. Just work on a few things here, and third and about 13, 5:40 and counting. 25, nothing. See if I can see another 60. Is that 67 looks like? Nate Scott.
There's 55 out there.
I got him.
Okay. 64.
64, William Arnold. Yep. Who's the receiver on the top?
Are you feeling the chill or battling the heat? Look no further than Austin Heating and Cooling, your one-stop solution for all your HVAC needs.
There we go. Back in action. There's 45 on the carry. He got a couple yards. That is Joseph Scott. I'm trying to put him in because I don't have him. Scott got 2 yards. And it's fourth down, 4:40 and counting. Streaks are going to win this ball game. And I try to check my timepiece here. I hate it when things go off. 11 o'clock, boys.
Yeah, you was right. You said 11:30.
Well, it's not going to, it's probably about 10.
Yeah.
11:10, 11:15, we'll be out of here. There's the punt. And Connor booms it. Nice punt. And it's fielded by Waddle, I believe. And he's down at the 40.
Number
39.
Number 9 for them was in there playing quarterback.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Yeah.
All sitting at the 39. Valley Indians will take over. Now we'll say it's going to be at the 37. .408 to go ball game. 79 I mentioned already. 32. 44. We got a 44 in the lineup. Braden Green.
You got 61 in there, too.
61. That is Caleb Johnson got him.
Okay.
And that's Waddle, I believe. Yep. To the middle he goes. 10, 13, and about 18 yards on the carry. Another first down for the Indians. Hurry up offense, 3:50 to go. Trips to the bottom, single to the top. Waddle to the outside, and it's to Conaway, and he got about 7. And the ball setting up to 41.
6.
I said 7, whatever, close enough. 3:40. Tick, tick, tick. Same formation. Waddle. Looking. He's going to pull up and let her fly down the field, and he's got him. That's Queen. Breaks a tackle, and then he gets thrown down at about the 19. 22 yards, I believe, on that, and another first down.
He's 3 for 3 throwing to him.
Well, a little too late. 3:25 and counting. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern, Southeastern. On 95.9, quick pitch to the outside. I don't know what number that is. 8, Witt. Witt with a nice run. And he's another first down as he got the ball down to about the 6. About 12 yards on that play. And the ball on the 6. First and goal. Witt tackled in the backfield. 61. Caleb Johnson with a Russell tackle. 2:50 to go. Watch out. Almost an accident. All these wires and stuff laying everywhere. You got to be careful, don't you, T-Dog?
Yep.
2:40 and counting. Going to be victory, Red Streaks. Just a matter of time. Waddle, shotgun left. He keeps. He follows, and he's going to get to the zone. He's in. 6-yard touchdown. And they get on the board. 25-6 at the 2:25 mark. Left in the game. Six-yard TD run. Number 9. There's Bender, and he can bomb it. 43-yarder already made this year.
He's pretty accurate with it.
Kicked it in the end. Oh, my goodness.
My.
Man, he drilled that one clear over the track and everything. And it's good.
Well, it was good, yeah.
25-7 your score with 2:25 to go. Red Streaks football in the queue back in 60.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
Are you looking for top quality metal roofing? Look no further than Beaver Creek Steel Roofing and Supplies. Locally owned and conveniently located at the corner of State Route 32 and State Route 220, we stock everything you need for your next roofing job or a brand new project. From trims, all metal components, along with quality metal roofing, we've got you covered. Don't see what you need? Just ask. Call us at 740-443-6244 or visit beavercreeksteelroofing.com. Beaver Creek Steel Roofing, closing the distance, opening up the world to new possibilities. Beaver Creek Steel Roofing, your roofing solution right around the corner. Looking to buy or sell a property? Brewster Real Estate and Auction is here to help. Proudly serving Pike County schools and sports, we specialize in both traditional listings and auctions, live, online, on-site, or remote. Established in 1997, our friendly and knowledgeable team is dedicated to getting the best results for you. Ready for a free consultation? Visit us at 200 East Emmett Avenue in Waverly or call 740-947-7577. Brewster Real Estate and Auction, your full-service real estate and auction company. Follow us on Facebook for the latest updates.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
All righty. Back here at Piketon High School, T-Fred T-Dog. 25-7. Onside kick.
Onside kick here.
Yep. And he hit boots the grounder and bounces off the Red Streaks. And the Valley had it, but Piketon got it back, I believe, at the 50. I mean, it sure looked like a Piketon guy had got on it.
Couldn't tell.
Well, I know Valley had a shot. And they'll take over on the 50.
Now they have a 2-minute warning in high school.
Nope. Nope, that rule has not trickled down yet. So that's all I can say is 2:20 to go. And we are just about ready to call it a night as it is 11:07. That's got to be the latest football night I've had. I don't know. We had one at Waverly one year, me and Shoulders, and it was a rain delay. And it was a rain delay like at halftime or third quarter. And, boy, that was a long night. We was interviewing people over the air. It was hilarious. I probably should have done that tonight. I never thought about it. And Oliver, the quarterback, quick handoff into the middle, goes, I can't tell. I want to say 42, but I can't. That's Wilson's little brother, 42. I think that's his brother. I'll have to check. That's Austin Wilson, 42 on the carry. They got 2 yards. Down to the 48. 150 and counting. I think we've covered about every number out there. I haven't seen another one. 67. Nate Scott, I said him. We got twins in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Single receivers, top, bottom. And there is big 45. And he's down to the 45. And that is Scott. 3 yards. Somebody down. Looks like a red streak. Yep, it is. We'll take a timeout with them. 3rd and 6. 1:07 to go ball game. 25-7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey man, it's Cleve here with Chillicothe Truck, and we want to take a moment to wish all the Pike County high school football teams good luck this football season. And hey, if you're looking for the biggest selection of recent model year quality pre-owned trucks with huge savings off retail prices and guaranteed approval for everyone, then you gotta come see us at Chillicothe Truck. 173 Rennick Avenue in Chillicothe, Ohio, or online at chillicotethetruck.com. Go Tigers, go Red Streaks, and go Eagles!
Looking to furnish your home with the best brands and values? Come to Cole's Furniture, 3581 Jasper Road in Piketon. We build a family tradition of great service and value offering top name brands. Need financing? No credit, bad credit? Don't sweat it. Visit Cole'sFurnitureStore.com today. Plus enjoy free local delivery on purchases over $500. Open Monday through Saturday. Call us at 740-289-4404. Cole's Furniture, with great service and great value, are a family tradition.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
Ooh, wonder why it did that. A nice little ear piercing noise. I don't know if they heard that at home, but we sure heard it. Yeah. Wow, that phew, I don't know what caused it. Nobody moved or nothing, so.
Well, that's good. He got up.
69. That's Dylan, or Noah Metzger, I believe that's 69, but he's coming off. A little gimpy, but he's coming off. It'll be 3rd and a long 6, maybe 7. They're about 2 plays away, maybe 3, but no more than that from calling it a night and a victory, Red Streaks. Yeah, boy. 11-11. I said 11-15, so I'm going to be pretty close. We'll go over the stats rather quickly after the game, and we'll get out of Dodge so we can get home. 72 in the game. Lane Leslie. I've heard somebody say 72, but I didn't. That's a kneel down. And they'll do it one more time. Clock's not running. There it is. I mean, I didn't even hear a whistle or anything, T.
No, neither.
4th down, they'll probably kneel down again and call it a night. So the Red Streaks will go to 2-1.
Yeah, I don't know why Valley. They surely won't call a timeout, will they?
Wouldn't think so. And they'll run one more kneel down, and that will be the ball game. 30 seconds and ticking away. And Oliver takes the knee. And that should do it. Unless they stop the clock for switching possession. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're going to give Valley the ball, I guess, with 24 seconds to go. It stopped.
When they do call a timeout?
No, that turnover on downs, switch possession.
Okay.
So Valley's going to get it with 24 ticks to go. Well, they only got 27. That's a new guy in the game. Trevin Moore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They still only got 10 out there. They got 10 guys on the field. And a quick handoff to Aaron. Out to the outside he goes, and he's gone.
He's gone.
Sure is. Touchdown Valley. 53 yards. And that was Anthony Aaron. So 53 yards and a score. I won't see this kid boot another one.
We're about ready.
He knocked out and clear over the flagpole. And that's 30, 40 yards. That's 35 yards from the field goal. And there's the boot, and boy, he nailed that one too.
Yeah, it's over flagpole. You're
Not
right.
quite as good as the other one, but he got it. 25-14 with 22 ticks to go. As I mark it down, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Streaks Football on the Q. Back in 60.
Need a clean, safe, and convenient place to do your laundry? Look no further than Duds and Suds Laundromat, your self-service laundry destination at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon. We're open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., offering enhanced quality cleaning with newer washers and dryers. Relax in a spotless environment, complete with security cameras for your peace of mind. And while you wait, grab a snack from our vending machines. Duds and Suds Laundromat, proudly supporting Pike County High School sports. Come experience the difference today.
Hello, this is Greg Wilkett, President and CEO of Floor BWXT Portsmouth. We want to wish all the schools good luck on a safe and successful season. Just like a sports team, we've been working together to safely and effectively decommission the former Portsmouth gaseous diffusion plant and leave behind an environmentally safe and sustainable future for our region. On behalf of all of the employees at Floor BWXT, I'd like to wish all of the teams in the four-county region a safe, fun, and winning season.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
All righty. And Bender, let's see if he puts another one in the end zone on the fly. That's 60 yards. He kicked it about 65 yards that one time.
He's got a good leg on him.
Yep, there's a high boot, and that one hits up the 3 and goes in the end zone. Man, he can boot it. Let's see what grade he's in. Bender. He's a junior.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, somebody needs to be looking at that kid.
He can definitely.
He can boot it.
Yes, he can.
And they got him listed. Well, they don't. Yeah, they do. They got him listed at 5'10", 155. So he's not a real big guy, but man, he's got a leg. Should take a knee here. And that'll do it. 22 ticks to go, 25-14. Piketon ball on the 20, and they'll kneel down, and that's your ball game. Final score. The Piketon Red Streaks, 25. The Valley Indians, 14. Piketon moves to 2-1. Valley drops to 0-3. Congrats to Coach Goy and his troops. We'll be back to wrap things up with stats that you've been listening to and watching on WXEQ 100.1 FM listening and on Total Media Sports with the live stream. With that being said, Cheryl, take it away. Run about 3 or 4 commercials, and we'll be back to wrap things up to final it out. Again, your final, 25-14, Piketon over Valley.
This is Mike Little with the new Hometown Chevrolet, and this is the Hometown Chevrolet halftime show for the Piketon Red Streaks.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
Are you feeling the chill or battling the heat? Look no further than Austin Heating and Cooling, your one-stop solution for all your HVAC needs. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, we offer complete residential and light commercial services including HVAC installation, repairs, and maintenance. But that's not all. Partner with Village Construction and Septic, we provide comprehensive solutions from walk-in coolers to wood boilers, plumbing, and even camper services. With over 15 years of experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable all year round. Call Corey Austin at 835-1365 or find us on Facebook. Austin Heating and Cooling. Your comfort is our priority.
Alrighty, back here at Piketon High School. Final score, 25-14 in favor of your Streaks. And that is your final. And T-Dog, you got any final stats there, big boy?
Yes, I had, for your winning Piketon Red Streaks, I had Thacker for 38 yards, 2 catch. He was thrown to 2 times, had 38 yards, and that's all I have for the passing. And then for Valley, I have Conway with 11 yards, I have Queen with 39, I have Lundy with 4, and I have Logan thrown that 3 times, and he didn't catch any.
Alrighty. I still don't have Valley's stats. I still got to do Valley's rushing stats, but I'll give what I got. First downs, unofficial, Piketon 13 for the game. Valley was 16. Most of those come late there in the game. 3 turnovers for the Valley Indians, 2 fumbles or a fumble and 2 picks, 2 interceptions. Piketon penalized 6 times for 50 yards. Valley 6 times for 57 yards. 6-0 after the first quarter, 12-0 at the half, 25-0 after 3, and your final 25-14. In the rushing department, Gullion, 19 carries, 166 yards. Savage, 13 carries for 136 yards. Scott, a couple carries for 5 yards. Austin Wilson, a carry for a couple yards. Mason Thacker, a carry for 4 yards. A couple other guys might have carried it. Like I said, I missed one on Luke, I think, so his is unofficial. But I'm going to try to figure up the Valley running stats. We're going to send it back to Cheryl for a 60-second break, and I'll be back to wrap up Valley stats and maybe go over some final scores if we can find any. But again, 25-14 your final. Piketon victorious tonight, and we'll be back in 60.
Need a clean, safe, and convenient place to do your laundry? Look no further than Duds and Suds Laundromat, your self-service laundry destination at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon. We're open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., offering enhanced quality cleaning with newer washers and dryers. Relax in a spotless environment complete with security cameras for your peace of mind. And while you wait, grab a snack from our vending machines. Duds and Suds Laundromat, proudly supporting Pike County High School sports. Come experience the difference today.
Hello, this is Greg Wilkett, President and CEO of Floor BWXT Portsmouth. We want to wish all the schools good luck on a safe and successful season. Just like a sports team, we've been working together to safely and effectively decommission the former Portsmouth gaseous diffusion plant and leave behind an environmentally safe and sustainable future for our region. On behalf of all of the employees at Floor BWXT, I'd like to wish all of the teams in the 4-county region a safe, fun, and winning season.
You're listening to Piketon Red Streaks football on Q100.
All righty, thank you, Cheryl, and did a great job tonight. Let me finish up my stats, and we'll do a quick talk, and I'll see if I can find some scores before we get off the air. Waddle carried the ball unofficially 13 times, 105 yards. Witt, 2 for 22 yards. McNeil, first half, 6 carries for 33 yards, and that's all I got. He did not play in the second half, and I'm not sure if he got hurt or what. Aaron had the big run of 53 yards, but he had 15 carries for 103 yards on the night. Scoring review, Piketon started it off with a 65-yard TD run by Luke Gullion. That was at 3:45 in the first quarter. Piketon's up 6-0. Then in quarter number 2, a 38-yard TD run by Luke Gullion. The extra point no good, 12-0. And that was your half. Piketon in the third quarter at 8:16, a 1-yard TD run by Luke Gullion. Again, the extra point missed, 18-0. And then with 1:49 to go in the quarter, 44-yard run by Wyatt Savage, and the extra point was good by Leith, 25-0. And then Valley scored twice, 2:25 in the fourth, 6-yard TD run by Waddle, the extra point by Bender, and then a 53-yard run at the 22 seconds left in the game by Anthony, and Bender with the extra point. And your final, 25-7. Your thoughts, T-Dog, on this action tonight?
It was pretty fun. I just wish it wasn't raining. I think they would have threw the ball a little bit more than what they did. I thought it was pretty good for my first game.
Well, good. You didn't jinx anybody. And Daniel did a good job on the camera board. And Corbin on the camera, I think that took a few turns, and I hope the picture quality was great. It was a little tough at times, and we were filming off the inside on the window. The window was covered, so it might have been a little shaky there at times. But, the sound, I think I got it figured out. I mean, I had a few up and downs there for a while. Can't figure out why, but we'll check it out. But other than that, boys, I ain't got time to look on my phone to check scores right now. So it's been a late night, so let's get out of Dodge, all right? Any last words, T?
Nope. On to the next one.
On to the next one.
Who does Piketon play next?
Piketon home next week against Huntington. I believe it is homecoming. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that is correct. So again, one final time, the fine sponsors: Floor, BWXT, Portsmouth, Kirchhoff Automotive, Cole's Furniture Store, Clinkers Lumber and Hardware, Valley View Health Centers, Beaver Creek Steel and Roofing, Todd Harris Realty, Brewster's Real Estate and Auctions, Dozen Suds Laundromat, Chillicothe Truck, Hometown Chevrolet sponsoring the halftime show, Ohio Valley Bank, Papa John's Pizza of Waverly, Austin Heating and Cooling LLC, and the Jackson County Health Department Search Program. So, the final score, one final time, 25-14. Red Streaks victorious tonight over the Valley Indians. For T-Dog on my left, this is T. Fred saying so long, everybody, and go Streaks.
Go Streaks.